Hey guys. Hi, let's see who's on. Pat, hi, and Rhonda and Debbie, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, you guys. So I have not been back out here since I was painting the backdrop of this London scene, and I actually have two different photographs that my client had sent me that she really liked. One is super graphic, very well measured, perfectly put together. Not gonna do that. Even though my eye appreciates this more. This one's very whimsical, almost very childlike in its painting. Probably gonna go more along this lines because, I mean, let's face it, it's a piece of vintage luggage, and this kind of gives a more of a whimsical feel. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of pulling from each piece and making my own. So I just, I like to sketch out. I'm not gonna perfectly draw my piece on the luggage. I'm just kind of sketching out my scene so I get an idea. I guess it's sort of like figure blocking, just as you would color block a piece sometimes. This was figure blocking. So it gives me the height. I wanted to focus first and foremost on the telephone box. So I put the telephone box down first to choose the size for that. And then I decided the depth of how big Big Ben would be, the other building that was in the background, and then a couple of the buses. I also did the fence line here, and then that gives me a feel and a vibe for where the road will actually be. And then there's actually a corner, like perspective building over here on the side that'll be right next to that phone box. You can see that right here. Mine's kind of shortened up a little bit. I'm probably gonna add maybe one black car and a few of these like silhouette type figures with umbrellas, but I'm probably gonna put them over here on this side of the piece, which, as you can see, maybe there's one over here. This piece doesn't show any people in the photo at all. So when you are looking for inspiration and you're looking for ideas, this is something I've never done, a scene like this, a scene from London, but I want you to know that you can take inspiration from other people and you can kind of pull pieces together to make your own piece. And I was really lucky that my client kind of gave me the pictures and said, draw from these as much as you want. So just in case you're curious what I'm doing, on the other side of this piece of luggage that was actually her mother-in-law, so it's a sentimental piece, I'm going to be doing this, the combination of the two flags on the back side and striping the ends, which this one already has this side. I've already striped this side and done sort of this dreary cloud-like backdrop in the background. So that's that. Next, I'm gonna be filling that in, start painting. So, sorry, I thought I'd get on here live during the weekend. Hi, Melissa, I know it is fun. I had it sort of hanging over my head all weekend, but other things kept taking priority. And today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this a priority and get out here and at least draw my sketch. And I am gonna lay down some color. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some red. As a matter of fact, I'll just leave my camera rolling. I didn't wanna go a whole lot more than 15 minutes, but I'll at least put some red down with you guys on here. Just really just to start color blocking over my figure blocks. Is that what you call it? Because I have no idea. That's what I call it. That's what I'm gonna call it. Greetings to you too, Catherine. I know, Debbie, I know. Or mine would have been my grandmother's. I really wish I had some of that too. My mom was bad. She didn't keep stuff. She had stuff of her mom's and she was like, I'm getting rid of that. We need some new trendy luggage. So yeah. Hi, Julie. Okay, so let me go grab, actually I've got a little bit of red right here. So I'm gonna do, you know, like this box here. Do you see how it's painted red and then it's got the window panes and all? I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole thing red. I'm not gonna draw it out first. I'm gonna do the whole entire box red, just a light red with a little bit of water mixed in, just so I kind of know where I'm going. Should I get my, I have all my brushes inside. I just washed off a ton of brushes. Let's see what I have back here that will work. I'm not even going to use a square brush right now. I think I'm just going to use just a typical watercolor type brush and a little bit of my red paint and a little bit of water. Nothing formal here, guys. Look, literally, I've got my red Dixie Belle paint, a brush, and a bucket of water. That's what I've got. So I'll leave the camera down like this. And I use my drop cloth. My drop cloth is right here. Sometimes I use a drop cloth. Sometimes I use a plate, but right now my paper plate is full of trash. But if I have a plate here, I'll kind of mix this up in my plate. But because I'm just doing some background for the buses and this, I'm just gonna dip my brush in paint. I would normally just dip it in a little bit of water and just kind of rub it out here on my drop cloth. Make like a little puddle right here. And just getting that paint down in there nice and wet. And I'm just gonna lay this on here. It's very see-through, very transparent, just light. I can go back in. And this is not gonna be a perfect painting. I mean, it's gonna kind of have a watercolor effect to it. So right now I just want to be able to see where I'm going. You see that? Just laying it down. This brush is a little bit thin for this space, but I'm okay with that. And I will go in and add my white square, you know, window panes to this later. For right now, I'm just letting it find its place here on this. Now, yeah, it's pretty permanent. If I put it here, obviously it's not moving, and y'all watched me sketch it right in front of you. So I didn't overthink it. I didn't put a lot of thought into it. So I hope that you are feeling inspired to try something like this. I hope that by me doing this live for you to see that this isn't something I always do, and I certainly never do it live. Now I still have this little spot down here on my drop cloth, so I'm just gonna dip some more water in it, go back down, get a little bit more, and then these are my buses. So just real light, little arch, just saying that, yeah, a bus is gonna go there. That's gonna be a bus, and this is gonna be a bus. I'll go back and add wheels and windows and detail to it later, but for now, just holding its space. Okay. All right, I don't want a lot of other color on this piece because I wonder if this is still wet. No. I want a yellowish color, a little bit of a tan. I'm thinking I don't have that. Let me grab some. I think I'm gonna go with Putty for my big bin. Just to fill that in. Putty is certainly not a color that I use very often, but I'm gonna fill in my building spaces with this. And then I can go in and detail over them later. Actually, I'll probably, whoops, this is the paper part that I tear off. I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna set my jar aside. I don't even need my jar. I'm gonna use the same brush. Can move my red out of the way. Kind of rub that out on my drop cloth. Then I'm just gonna bring this over here. I'm just dipping into the Putty, just like that. Dipping right into it, rubbing it out on my drop cloth because I don't want it too heavy. A little bit of water. And then we'll see how that shows up. Oh, it's perfect. Look, see, perfect. Don't overthink it. Just gonna do it right here. Even if a little bit of my red comes through, I'm okay with that. This is just my undercoat. This is just showing me where I'm gonna put it. Kept it really simple, a square on top of a rectangle. Hey, I did something kind of different today. Can y'all hear my music? Can y'all hear my Christmas music in the background? Hi, Valerie. Aw, Anna. No, not really, hon. I'm just, you know, I'm just willing to try. That's it. Just willing to try. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. And then I'm going to carry this point up over the top. There we go. Okay, so same thing on this other side. Just going to go in here, dip it into my water, my brush. And I'm just gonna hold, this is that side building that I told you kind of offers some perspective here, right up against the phone box. Kind of juts into the phone box actually a little bit. I wish YouTube did not play commercials. I need commercial free. Okay, so then what is this building called, you guys? I don't know what this building is called. It's across the street, kind of back in the background. It's got a dome on top of it. I do not know. It's across from Big Ben. Kind of juts out. It gets a little bit taller or wider as it goes up. leaving a little bit of space in between this and that other perspective building. Just for me to go in and do some shadowing there. There we go. All right, now there's a whole nother row over here, and this is some buildings. I didn't actually sketch in the top of this. I'm gonna do this side over here to remind myself that, let's see, do I wanna go that high? I think I'll do them about this high. So this will be, that's not enough water. See, it's a little bold for me, so I gotta go in and get a little bit more water. Now I don't want it to drip, so do you see that? I grab it with my rag. Just grab that with my rag. And that's okay. It dripped down on here, I'm okay with that. Kind of being super light with my hands. All right. Bring that down a little bit. It's a whole nother row of like cathedral type buildings, and I'll go and change that. The top skyline there will have a lot of points. And then, let's see, I think this is gonna be like a fence line, which I actually would rather do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it in this putty color, but it's gonna change. This will actually be gray. I'm gonna make it super light, but this is actually gonna change and be gray. But this lets me know where it's gonna be. That's my fence line and my street. So there we go. So that is that. I'll throw some people in here. Probably throw a little black car right about, let's do a black car. Should we do a black car? Let's do a black car. A phone booth is a TARDIS. Am I saying that right? Those buildings to the left of Big Ben is their parliament. So these on this side is the parliament, I think is what she's saying. And I don't know what this is. This building up here, let me show you. This building. What is this building? Not sure what that one is. All right, let me, do I want to sketch out the black car, or do I just want to, I think I'm going to put it down here. I'll just do it. Do I have any blackout? I don't even know if I have any blackout. Any of that reactivate? Nope. I'll do it in navy. I can change it to black. I'll do it in the navy. It doesn't matter. It's just going to be an undercoat and sort of a marker for where it's going to go. Same thing. I'm just going to use my lid. Drop that in there a little bit. Dip it in some water. Put it on my drop cloth here. And I'm going to say that I'm probably going to do my car. I'll probably do my car about right here. Probably do my car about right here. Wow, that didn't show up at all. Come on, car. About right here. Yeah. There we go. Kind of let you know. See how simplistic that is? Very elementary. Just to get an idea. Okay, so that lets you know that. Let's go ahead and throw a few umbrellas up, and that way I'll know where my people placement's gonna be. I don't really have to do that, but while I'm here with you, I think I will. So we'll do an umbrella about, we'll do them kind of far, like they're tiny. So we'll do like a little umbrella about right there. I'll probably have a person there. I guess we'll do one there since we'll do two side by side. We'll do two side by side. So I'll have a pedestrian over there, put two pedestrian there, and let's do one more over here. Let's do a pedestrian right over here next to this building. We'll do it larger so that they appear close up. So we'll do a pedestrian about right there. And I will probably change these. I don't know if I'll change colors or not. There we go. See, it's coming to life. It's coming to life. And then very last, this right here, actually, this scene has some trees that come out across. I'm not sure I'm gonna add those. I'm not sure I'm gonna do the trees. I'm not sure, we'll see. We'll see when I get a little bit of greenery down there, but I really wanna keep it as neutral as I possibly can. So that's that. That is that. Okay, let's see, time and relative dimension and space. Ruth is talking about, I'm assuming she's talking about placement. The TARDIS is a time machine spaceship that is cloaked. What? To look like a phone booth? Not all phone booths are the TARDIS. What? The TARDIS is a time machine / spaceship that is cloaked to look like a phone booth. Ruth, are you being funny? Are you being funny or serious? Oh, that building that I pointed to with the domes is the Westminster. Okay, there. Okay, so that's the Westminster. That's my Westminster over here. I'm waiting to see if Ruth is going to answer me. Doctor Who / TARDIS. Not only in Doctor Who are they TARDIS. Oh, I did not know that. I'm getting some serious education that I'm going to have to look up here in a little bit. If I'm going to keep painting this and I'm going to have y'all talking to me about it, I need to not look like a deer in the headlights. All honesty, right? Okay, guys, I'm being serious. It's from a British television show, Doctor Who. Okay, I know I've heard of Doctor Who. Have not ever say that I've ever seen it. That's me being honest again. Okay, guys, well, thank you for joining me in my very, this. Thank you for joining me in this. I actually like it. I already like it already. I feel like if someone saw it at this point, they would already know what it is, right? I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Okay, guys, I love you all. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And I will be back. And when I come back to paint this, I'm actually going to sit down. I'm going to sit down and have small, tiny brushes and work on some detail and some outline. And hopefully have this finished by tomorrow night. This side of it, not the flag side, this side. The free, fun side. All right. Love you all. Y'all just keep being fabulous, and I will see you in another day. Oh, I have an announcement to make. I have a giveaway coming up. So I'll be doing a live video, quick 10-minute live video tonight, but I have an announcement. So I'll be doing a giveaway. So make sure you tune in because I will give instructions on how to enter that giveaway, and you won't want to miss it. Okay. All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks, Pat. I love you too. Bye-bye. Ambiance, yes, of course. Mwah. Yes, of course. Love you. Message me or email it. It's up to you.